Qi is more what we call internal insight. What the whole fighting art of the Chinese martial art is not fighting per se, it is healing. That is the main concept first. Self-defense is a byproduct of the art. So the first thing that we were taught in internal is everything from the day you're born to the day you die and what's in between. You have to have the balance of the body, the mind, body, and spirit all together. So all your body, when you're born, you're perfect unless you have defects, okay? But we are taught to also use the qi for healing. We do what's called acupressure massaging, bone alignment, tendon setting, using herbal medicine for broken bones, sprains, you name it, everything that's injured. Because back in the old days, the Kung Fu teacher were the doctors. So everybody that got injured in the village or in the cities or wherever, they went to the Kung Fu instructor because they had the medicine, they knew the way of realigning the body and resetting it back to its normal state. So that's why you have to learn a lot about what the herbal medicine was for. There's some for the external that you put on bruises, broken bone, fractures, so forth. But there's also some that you take internally to heal any internal bleeding inside the body. But also the points that the Chinese use are the 12 meridian points. That's where all the basic the acupuncture points are on. So there are like 365 main acupuncture points that is taught to the outside world. And I learned from my teacher, Dr. Andrew Ming, his family was the first family to learn acupuncture through the Chinese history. We had over 1,000 points, which is a whole lot different. And from him, it is 99 generation that we learned the acupuncture. Where a lot of these people nowadays, only 1 or 2 or 3 generations. So there's a difference between what was learned. I also learned from Grandmaster Shirkei Liu and Grandmaster Do Wei. They taught me other way of healing using herbal medicine and so forth, how to reset everything. Sifu Liu used to teach us, anyone that you hurt, you must be able to heal. You can't just leave it like that. So we used to have clinics every week where people came in with different ailments, whatever they had, and we were there to work on it. So we learned by working on different people, and he showed us ways of using healing with the hand, with the qi. Other people use the acupuncture needles, go a little deeper into those points to realign all the energy. Because a lot of times, any injury that you have is either overabundance of energy or underabundance. That's why when you get the acupuncture needles, there's a certain way of turning the needle. You either turn to the right or turn to the left, depending if you need more energy or you need to take energy out. So that's what a lot of people don't understand about the internal. So if you go find an acupuncture doctor, you got to make sure that he knows his stuff. He's not using what's called needle guides. Needle guides are little sleeves. They put the needles in there, they tap it down. Those are the inexperienced ones. Those guys, they still have to guess. They're not sure how deep they can put it. Other ones that do it, like my teacher, Dr. Ming, he's to close his eye and he just take 15 needles and just go up and down your arm through your back. He doesn't look at it, but he can see the acupuncture point itself and stick the needles in, turn a certain way, and the depth in it is different also. So the internal is done different. So the same points you use for healing can also use for damaging a person. So there's 36 points to use for killing. So that one point that Art Wong, my teacher, would hit me in the third eye with that one finger, that was a dim monk. That was one point that dropped my butt down to the ground so fast and it just sounded like a block of wood being hit by a hammer. So that's how loud it is. But he just showed it. So then after that, you have to rub the medicine on there before you die, as he says. So those are just some of the things that goes on with the internal. But now, as I'm doing it now, I go down to Mexico and San Diego area, and I teach all the healing aspect in Mexico. Body alignment, tendon alignment, and so forth and so on. So I've been doing that for the last 10 years. So a lot of those stories are real. They have, they have to originate from facts. But you got to do the internal. You have to do the proper breathing, proper mind focus on it. Because it's not something that everyone can do. Not everybody's capable of doing it. But if you're willing to train, it'll take you a couple months to learn what the internal energy is about, how to make the qi flow in your body, how to equalize your body, make it 100% pure.
I've done a lot of action on film where I use qi, not only physically, but in my mind. It has a lot to do with it. And people would say, how the hell did you do that? And it had to do with martial arts and qi and energy and knowing where to distribute it. whatever you're doing. And it's important, and believe me, it's gotten me out of a lot of jams. Jumping off a 2-story building onto solid cement. People always thought that was incredible. It had a lot to do with chi and knowing how to distribute it and landing safe without breaking your knees or your ankles or slamming your head, on the ground because of the momentum. So believe me, it works. It's a good thing to have, and it's a good thing to understand.